Hi, my name is Georgia Crawford Williams, and my product, LifeSavers Wipes, wipes that can tell if you're unwell, just won the IDEA Achievement Awards for the best new product globally of 2019 to 2021. Now, let me just kind of explain what that means. Nominated in my category is a product whose science won the Nobel Prize. And my product, with my science, won that. Yeah? When we were there, the other nominees were billion-dollar companies. There's one company that was there that was, started in 1790. Yeah, and still we were able to stand with confidence, and then we're determined to be the winners among them.
Colleagues, a pleasant morning. Wow. It is indeed an overwhelming feeling to get this vote of confidence from industry professionals and persons who have been at this for such a very long time. We create wipes that tell if you are unwell, and we believe that it is indeed the evolution of wipes. I tell you, when it is that we look at diabetics, millions die each year and even more suffer from debilitating conditions because they don't know that something is wrong. Our follow-up wipe is a UTI wipe, urinary tract infection, and it will change how we care for the elderly and definitely for hospitalized patients. We are very, very proud of what we have done thus far, and our scientists, Dr. Peter Nelson, I must make mention of Dr. Peter Nelson and Shannon DeCosta. Our scientists believe that we can get to the place where every single solitary tissue or wipe is actually functional, and therefore we can save lives. Our goals are audacious, but you don't change the world and save lives by doing the same thing over and over again. We are inviting the industry to be a part of this change. We are saying find us LifeSavers.com, LifeSaversWipes.com. Please let us do this together. We can save lives. Finally, I want to dedicate this to my mother, Lena Braham Crawford, and my father, George Crawford, who sat us down in a little lane in Jamaica and said to us that we can change the world. I thank you.
And I just want to take a moment to speak to Jamaica about that, because I fear that when young people hear we say, we're little but we're talawa, they don't understand what we mean. My entire product was developed in Jamaica. My scientists were educated, born and bred in Jamaica, and they're nothing short of brilliance. Yeah, as it relates to funding. Funding came from my family and friends, and I tell you, scientific research is never cheap. But my grandmother, she had 11 children, and we are poor people, dirtily, no water, no light, and we call everybody and a beggar thing. Yeah, I remember when it was that I was starting, was in the midst of COVID, and my brother who sells to hotels, he looked at him face and he said, Georgia, I'm going to sell to what? My mother is a retired teacher out her pension, she give me a thing. Every sister I have, Kerry, Cheryl, Evelyn, give me a thing. My nephew, who's a college student, out-time, part-time money, him give me a thing. And that's how I know Jamaica, where we support each other and we build each other. And when I talk about people needing people, I'm not just talking about family members. I remember a lady from Swipes Wipes, Ayana, everything we learned about manufacturing wipes, we learned from her for free. Yeah, when we couldn't find chemicals, my cousins, the Gonzales, up and down the two of them halfway. I mean, if it's up to my cousin Tony, we'd have never got hungry, them a ram for feed we. And that is how we got to the point that we are at now. Yeah, my children, they would never stop trying. My friends, Princess, Kerry, always gave me their expertise. And most importantly, my husband, Emil Williams, he had a real MVP. I say to you now, if I say to my husband that I am going to the moon, he's going to ask me, when may I go up the far? Because there's no doubt in his mind that I can make it to the moon. Him just know I'm going to go mash it up. You understand? I love you, sir. I do. Yeah? I tell you, it's an overwhelming feeling. It is such a great feeling. I feel like Usain Bolt, just without the money. But based on what I saw today, the money will come, so I'm not fret. But until then, my fellow friends, I say to you, if there's ever a time that you feel that you're not enough, just you remember that we're from Jamaica, and so we're little, but we're talawa winnings.